And now, it's time for another episode with the two brothers who ice fish from the same hole, who have kicked the same field goals, and who will have you laughing from start to finish. Bringing you the sports, music, and entertainment straight from their Eskimo hut. It's the Eskimo Brothers Podcast.
Yo, what up out there, everybody? Welcome in. The Eskimo Brothers Podcast, episode 136. And we're here on a really good Sunday afternoon. We've got a big evening planned ahead of us here for some sporting events as well as going on right now. And so it's a great Sunday. 136. What's up, brother?
Not much, man. How's it going?
Yeah, you know,
it's always
bro.
good to be here.
Leaf just got here like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm running behind today, but it's all good, bro.
I was like, chill, bro. We got this.
Yeah, man.
We're pros by now.
Oh, yeah. We got this down, bro. Until something fucks up, then we're like, we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, until you go to the Ranger game at 1:30 and try to stream for 4 hours after that.
Yeah, when you're hammered, yeah.
Yes. So, yes, if you're on YouTube watching us, we are donning our Dallas Stars jerseys because today it is Game 7 of the first round. Talk about that in a little bit, but we had to throw these jerseys on.
Yeah.
And God knows this could hopefully not the last time we can wear them this year.
Yeah, no shit.
Or this spring, I guess I should say, because they'll obviously play back in the fall. But you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Hopefully the boys will get it done. We'll talk about that here in a few minutes.
Yes, sir. So, but yeah, it's a glorious Sunday. I had a great week. Man, I went back out to the ballpark again this week with a couple friends and didn't really enjoy the game because we lost. But, I mean, I enjoyed the game, and I enjoyed being there, of course. But, you know, I've been going out there, like, anytime they're in a homestand, bro, I'll try to get out there once or twice.
Yeah, man. Even though, like, I've always said, even being at the ballpark, even if it's a loss, it's still a better day than, like, spending all day at work or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
I'll take a loss at the ballpark over a day of work all day.
Oh, yes.
At least there's beer at the ballpark.
And that reminded me because I went on Wednesday and it was Dollar Dog Night. And I was like, oh, God.
Oh, shit.
I was like, me and Leaf are going to have to pick a day and try this challenge that we're going to do.
Yeah, I'm down for that, dude. We're going to fail miserably, but we got to, I mean, you got to do the try.
So
dude.
I was talking to the people that I was with at the game.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, what do you think the strategy should be? And they said, I think you should start off with like 3 or 4 hot dogs. Get those down.
Yeah, like,
and then start drinking, get about halfway through that, and then at that point you're like halfway on both, and hopefully you're like at the 4th or 5th inning,
yeah,
and you still got time. Mm-hmm. Because, dude, let me tell you, I've been to some Ranger games this year where it was like they didn't score.
Yeah,
and one of the games I went to was a shutout, and it was a 2 hours and 11 minutes game, bro. And I was like,
we need to go to like a game that ends at like 15-14.
I know,
or maybe going to extra.
I'd be like, there's a ton of time left, thank God, bro. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll pick a game and do that, though, for sure. But, yeah, other than that, this week was just a normal week, man. I was just kind of happy to hit the brakes a little bit. After that one week, I was so busy, and I was like, man, it's nice just to relax and kind of game with some friends and just check it easy for a change, and then just hang out with some people, but nothing crazy. And so it's been a good weekend. It's been raining like fucking crazy, though.
Yeah, that's the thing for me, man. Like this week, it was kind of a routine week. It wasn't like anything nuts. Some days at work were busy, but for the most part, it was kind of a regular thing. I'm gonna have to mow my yard, dude, like during the week, because I woke up on Saturday, dude. I was like, I'm gonna mow, and then I step outside and it's fucking pouring rain, and I didn't even hear it when I was in the house. I was like, it's probably not raining, and when I go to look, it's like pouring down, and I was like, fuck. And then last night, I was sitting there watching a show or whatever, and thunder and lightning rained all night last night. So I woke up this Sunday and it was still fucking crazy wet. I was like, and my grass is getting high, dude. I'm like, motherfucker, when am I going to do this?
Yeah, yeah.
And so I was like, I guess I got to do it during the week when it's not raining.
Dude,
but,
my backyard, the back towards the fence is like a goddamn swamp.
yeah.
So when I mowed last time, It wasn't even dry yet, and I was in mud. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
Yeah, it was definitely crazy with all the rain. But hey, speaking of the weekend too, a couple things as we kick this episode off. Let's go. A couple things. Yesterday was May the 4th, bro. Everybody knows that now. It's kind of like not the official, but it is official. The Star Wars Day, bro. May the 4th be with you.
yes.
And so I saw you post on your Instagram that you might do since it was raining, you might do like a marathon. Did you watch any?
I got the first one done. I didn't
A
get
New
them all.
Hope?
Yeah.
So the very first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only trilogy.
Episode 4.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I watched that one, and then my sister texted me and said that a little cousin of mine was having a birthday party, and they were down there with eating food and stuff. So I
Yeah.
was like, that interrupted the trilogy, bro. So I was like, I'm gonna go get some fucking food.
Yeah.
So it was a fish fry, bro. I was like, I could eat a mess of fish right now.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And then I came back, but I didn't start Empire Strikes Back. But
So, I did the same thing actually. I only watched New Hope yesterday, and then I was gonna start Empire, but then I started gaming.
yeah,
But that just made me think of, and we've talked about Star Wars a few times, just because like Disney's taken over and ruined the whole thing.
oh yeah.
But the original trilogy, like you mentioned from the 70s, is probably untouchable, I would say.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And so now when I was in, I think, it was 99 whenever the episode 1 came out, which was kind of like it was still George Lucas. And it was hit or miss with people that some people like it, some people don't.
Yeah.
But I remember when it came out, me and like 3 or 4 friends skipped school and went to see it in our theater. And then episode 2 and 3 were kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Hit or miss for me as well on those. But I do enjoy the prequels. They're not bad. But I'm with you. The original trilogy is pretty much untouchable. So what's your favorite one? I know the answer probably.
Empire.
Yeah,
Strikes
a lot
Back,
of people say that, which is crazy because usually a sequel comes out, bro. It's not anywhere close to it.
Yeah, that one's the best one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just hard to beat that because that's where like
I don't know, dude. I'm personally kind of. I love Empire, but Return of the Jedi is pretty fucking awesome.
solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Empire's always been my favorite, dude. Because it's kind of like you see, Vader gets his fucking revenge or whatever, and then the rebellion has to recoup and then go back, and then so
the big thing in Empire was everybody found out that he's Luke's dad.
Yeah. So
Which was a secret back then in this and obviously the internet didn't exist, so like nobody going to the theater, nobody had a clue.
Yeah. Well, and then that's why the actor that wore the Vader suit got fired because they thought he leaked it.
Oh, okay.
There's a whole story about that. He's like, can't remember his name. David Prowse is his name.
Yeah, yep.
And he's passed away already a few years ago. But he held a grudge against Lucas and all them because they fired him over that whole thing. And he said, I didn't do it. Whatever. But it's a whole story. But that's my favorite, dude.
Empire.
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, I know that's a lot of people's favorite. It's hard to beat that one. Like I said, I do really enjoy Return of the Jedi. I remember watching that as a kid, all 3 of them as a kid. Obviously, they came out before I was born, but I'm just saying, like, the Return of the Jedi was always good. I just enjoyed how, Luke, at the end or whatever, wins, of course, against the Emperor and changes his dad back, bro. His dad's old. You see Vader's face all fucked up.
Yeah.
Got the green lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. And obviously, Empire 2 is cool as well with Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
But he goes back in return. So those are both perfect films to me.
Yeah.
I really do think that. And hard to beat. And now what they're putting out is just garbage, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that George Lucas sold to Disney. I don't blame the guy, though. He's older, massive paycheck. See, like, I don't have to do anything the rest of my life. Never had to anyways, but.
Right, yeah, he was already set, but.
Yeah. And this one, by the way, this May the 4th, they re-released in theaters episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Mm.
And I saw that it made $2.3 million domestically, which is actually really good. Like, I think they said it was the highest for a re-release.
Yeah,
15 million worldwide. It put it back. It pushed the film back up in the top 50 because of this re-release.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I remember a few years ago, my oldest, because he's way into those movies too, and because he grew up with me as his dad, so we watched a lot of
course.
movies. But they did like, this was when he was like 8, 9 years old, maybe. So this was a long time ago, 10, 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But they re-released them in theaters in 3D format, and he was all about 3D movies, dude. So we went to saw the episode 1, 2, and 3 in the theaters in 3D, and I remember watching them. I'm like, man, I haven't seen these in forever. I'm like, still don't touch the original trilogy, but I was like, they aren't that bad. Like I was always critical of them, but then going back and watching them back then, I was like, nah, they're not bad. You know,
The second one is awful.
Yeah.
That's the worst one.
Yeah.
The first one and the third one are better. The second one is so bad, dude. So bad. Like the Attack of the Clones, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know what they were thinking on that, bro. With Yoda doing the whole CGI, like fucking bouncing around.
Yeah.
Ninja Yoda. I was like, I mean, everybody in the theaters freaked out. I remember that. But then when you go back and watch, you're like, man, this is bad.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Well, the first one was like the Darth Maul character and everything. That was pretty badass.
That was badass with the Duel of the Fates song, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I texted Jeff earlier, our buddy Jeff, who listens to the pod. I texted him a GIF of Darth Maul, like, you know, pulling the saber out, doing that one way, and then I shit my pants in the theaters when he pulled that double lightsaber, bro.
Yeah, I was like, this is one badass character, dude.
Yeah,
like
it
was really cool.
Yes, that's one of the best Sith lords, if you will, out there. And sorry, guys, you're gonna have to nerd out for a second with us, but that's just the way it is. I mean, I grew up on Star Wars. My dad was a huge fan of the original, and I mean, we had the back then VHS, if anybody remembers that, the trilogy on VHS, and I watched the shit out of it.
Yeah, I used to have them on VHS, and I have them on DVD still. I still have the DVDs.
I still have the DVDs too. Yep.
I don't have the VHS. I lost that a long time ago, but
yeah, I mean, who?
that's fucking forever ago.
I don't even know if a VCR still exists, bro.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, but I really did grow up a huge fan. I watched all of them in theaters. I have watched all of them in theaters. I probably want now. After this last trilogy they put out, holy fuck.
Oh, yeah. That's bad.
Yeah. They did okay with the first one.
Right.
The Force Awakens. I was like, this is pretty good. The only thing I was pissed about on that one, and we've talked about this, is the fact that you had Han Solo, Leia, and Luke all in the same movie, and they never, I mean, Leia and Han Solo talks, but like you never had Luke around them at all.
Yeah.
Like, that talk about a swing and miss.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how does that even happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, and then the shows on Disney Plus and everything with the Star Wars, it's just they're doing overkill again, and I'm not even looking forward to the next trilogy with Rey being like basically now the Jedi Master. I'm like, I'm not gonna like it just because Disney and their go woke and all that. It just doesn't work for me, dude.
No,
it works for anybody else out there. Great, I don't care, but it doesn't work for me.
right.
So, and plus the director is like a feminist who's like a piece of shit, basically. So I'm not interested. So,
Yeah.
But hey, it was May the 4th yesterday, dude. I just wanted to point that out, and always a good time to go back. And a lot of the times around here, if I'm bored or whatever, or we're doing stuff around the house, I'll throw on one of those Star Wars movies just because it's fun to like have playing in the background. It's just so action and all that. So
Yeah.
yes. Now today, as we sit and record, I want to point out today is May the 5th. It is Cinco de Mayo. I don't know. Play some mariachi stuff. Now, obviously, Cinco de Mayo, 5th of May is what that means. A lot of people celebrate that. I don't know if I think many Americans just use it as another excuse to eat Mexican food and go drink margaritas and get hammered because they don't know what it's about.
Yeah, right.
But yeah. What Cinco de Mayo is celebrating something, actually.
Yeah, I know what it was, yeah.
Yes, the date of the Mexican Army, 1862 victory over France at the Battle of Puebla during the Franco-Mexican War. And that's what the Cinco de Mayo celebrates, actually. Now,
Like when we celebrate 4th of July.
exactly.
That's our Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, it's not really a huge holiday in Mexico, actually.
Yeah.
The United States pretty much took it and ran with it.
That's because that's what they do.
Yeah. Now, like I said, that's why you'll see like a lot of bars and stuff like that always pimping up Cinco de Mayo as a day to come get hammered, basically.
Yeah, well, that's how they make their money.
Yeah.
It's like if it's a drinking holiday or anything considered a celebration like that, they're going to try to exploit the shit out of it.
Yeah. So, it is Cinco de Mayo, and pointing that out, since we are American, what's your favorite Mexican food, I guess, or Tex-Mex, really, for us? We don't get authentic Mexican food here. We get Tex-Mex, which is good.
Yeah.
But it's not authentic. Let's be honest with
Right.
ourselves.
Man, nothing beats like a good taco, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, that's I mean, you can't go wrong.
but I also like any kind of enchilada, like beef or chicken or cheese enchiladas, just smothered in like queso, bro, with
Dude,
beans
those-
and rice.
I like the chicken enchiladas with the sour cream sauce on it.
Oh yeah, I can't do sour cream, but
I mean, it's not really, you can't really tell it's sour. It's
Right.
a sauce.
yeah,
It's delicious, dude.
yeah. I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff that is sour cream is in that I can eat, 'cause as long as I don't taste sour cream, because sour cream tastes like fucking ass, bro. To me, it's so bad.
That's the same with me with mayonnaise, bro. I can't do mayonnaise.
I don't do mayonnaise either. Only I will put it. I use it as a binder, like in tuna fish, but you can't taste it because the
Yeah.
tuna and fish is so strong.
Yeah,
like,
you can't taste it.
but if I can taste mayo, dude, like I remember getting like a long time ago when I went to Burger King and got a burger, and it's like they just dumped a fucking pile of mayonnaise in the middle of it, and I told them no mayonnaise. And
Burger King, you said?
Yeah.
No wonder.
yeah, and I took a bite of it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
there's like so much mayonnaise on it.
Yeah, no thanks.
But yeah, man, nothing beats like a good enchilada with some beans and rice and taco. There's this place in my hometown where I go to eat, and they make these like pork fucking, I don't know what they're called, but they're like tacos in those corn tortillas.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it's fucking good, bro.
Yeah. No, there's some amazing food. You can't go wrong with tacos, like you said, of course, or enchiladas in my mind.
Yeah.
Both of them are bangers, bro. Fajitas are good.
Yeah.
Chips and queso.
Oh yeah, I mean that's just that's
come on.
automatic. Yeah.
And if you find a place that has good queso, it's like, I want a bowl of that.
Or like a good like mild medium like salsa or whatever, not too hot, just a little kick in it. and
Yeah.
then-
Yeah, 'cause I don't like super hot shit. You know that.
yeah. I like spicy stuff. So
Yeah.
but I mean, if I'm gonna eat like a lot of it, it's got to be just kind of mild.
Yeah.
Like, if it's like fucking hot and I'm eating like a bunch of it, it's like that's just gonna fuck everything up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna shit forever.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing, too. I have been to Mexico one time, Costa Maya, Mexico, and it was awesome, man. I had a blast, and especially because when I was there, I was a 19-year-old, so I was able to drink. It was great. I thought I was in heaven, bro.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've never been, dude. That's one place I've never been.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the nice part of Costa Maya. I don't know, like, it's like a resort type of place, like Cancun almost, or
Yeah.
Cozumel. It was a Costa Maya. We had to go to Costa Maya because Cozumel got hit by a hurricane.
Oh,
So they switched it up to Costa Maya, which was still great. I love the place, and I had a blast.
Nice. I need to go down there before. That's a bucket list place for me.
Yeah, go down there. But hey, not too long from now, we'll probably be able to go down there and watch NFL play in Mexico City, bro.
I know a guy. This is a long time ago. This was like in my early 20s. I knew a guy. I wasn't really friends with him, but he was friend of a friend type of situation. Lived in Denton, Texas, right down the road, actually.
Yeah.
And he got in some trouble up here in Denton. He was going around dropping GHB in girls' drinks.
Oh shit.
And so he fled to Mexico, bro.
Yeah.
And then he ended up starting to sell weed or something down there. And he came across a cartel, bro.
Oh shit.
And he got murdered, bro.
Oh god.
He
Yeah.
got he got decapitated. They found his head like in a back alley somewhere.
Yeah. You don't want to mess around with the cartel.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I won't say his name on the thing.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you who told me that story. You know who the guy is. So.
Okay. All right. Well, damn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna go to Mexico for anything other than.
But he wasn't hanging out at the fucking resort. Obviously, he
Yeah.
He was not in a good part of Mexico.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna hang out at the resort.
Yeah. You go outside those places, you're definitely getting fucked.
Yeah. In more ways than one.
Yeah, they don't like us down there, bro.
Well, it is, like I said, Cinco de Mayo. So the Battle of Puebla is the reason why. The battle lasted from daybreak to early evening. The French retreated. They had lost nearly 500 soldiers. Fewer than 100 Mexicans had been killed in the battle. And so that's what Cinco de Mayo really is for. But hey, us in America, we don't lose any opportunity to make some money out there and get everybody hammered.
and get drunk. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but happy Cinco de Mayo out there. Shout out to everybody that when I pull up to the 7-Eleven, all you guys that are painters and construction people taking all the goddamn taquitos.
Yeah, you're right. I've been
Every
there
fucking time.
Yeah, I've been there so many times. I'm like, if there's like 4 or 5 vans parked in that place, like there's zero food in that place.
Dude, it's early in the morning. And those guys, I wish I had their digestive system.
Yeah.
They're in there slamming hot dogs with jalapenos covered, and I'm like, it's fucking 7:30 in the morning, sir.
Like, this is breakfast.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, dude. Jesus, I would shit my pants. And my fucking heartburn it would ruin my day, basically.
Yeah.
You got a side of Tums with that, please? Because I'm going to need it. Or just buy some Pepto at the same time.
Right.
God damn.
That's what you wash it down with is the Pepto, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Got to get there earlier than those guys.
Yeah.
Before those guys get on the
break crack of dawn, bro.
Before those guys get to the job, bro, they're stopping at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
So happy Cinco de Mayo. That's what I wanted to say. All right, dude. Let's move on. We don't really have too much like entertainment stuff to talk about. Just a couple things before we get to some sports and everything. This episode's not going to be that long, really. But yeah, so one of the things that we've talked about many times is Cobra Kai, which is the series that follows the Karate Kid. Obviously, it's been going on for 5 seasons. This year, season 6, which is the final season of this show that really surprised the hell out of, I would say, both of us. I didn't know if this was going to be good, but the show has been just every season's been amazing.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking, 35 years after the original Karate Kid. And so we've always talked about sequels or whatever they try to create that long after the original usually fall flat. But this one, it hit the ground running, and it has not stopped.
No, it's been great. Every year.
Awesome.
I mean, they brought all the characters back.
Yeah, every year has had some sort of surprise cameo from an original actor or actress from the original Karate Kid movies, except for we haven't seen the Hilary Swank one. And
I think we will.
She's going to be in this one.
Yeah.
I said, my prediction is she is
Tori's mom.
Tori's mom.
Yeah.
That is sick, that Tori takes care of. Because all we saw was a little flash of a hospital bed inside a bedroom.
Yeah, we didn't see the person.
And that's where I think that's going to be. So
yeah, that's probably
could
true.
be wrong. I don't know. Hilary Swank may be like, that's beneath me. I don't know.
No,
But,
hell no. There's no way.
Now you got to come back and do this, right?
Yeah. Well, her movie sucked, so redeem yourself.
Right.
Please.
Yeah, it is terrible.
Oh, my God.
Walton
bro.
Goggins was in there. He was the bad guy.
I know, dude. One of them, yeah.
I was like, God damn, look at this guy.
Yeah.
He was young back then.
He was, dude. Oh, my God. That movie's so bad.
It's terrible, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, Cobra Kai Season 6, though. Then we got a little bit of more news for this as well. So, basically, it's 15 episodes. It's getting broken down into 3 parts, though. Netflix is splitting it up. So they're not releasing all 15 episodes at once. The part 1 is set to release on July 18th. Part 2, November 28th. And then part 3, we don't know yet. It just says unspecified date in 2025. So I'm guessing 5 episodes for each part. Since there's 3 parts, 15 episodes.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that for sure, but it looks like that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of the way they're doing this. Every season before this, they've just dropped the whole season.
Yeah, and I've streamed them in like 2 days.
Yeah, and I finished the season.
And I'm like, shit, okay, I got to wait.
Yeah, maybe that's why they're like, let's break it up. I'm just kind of like, you fuckers.
Yeah.
Whatever they're doing, they think that people will have to get a membership or something. They're trying to get more money, basically.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks. So part 1, July 18th, I'm going to be done with it on July 18th, and I have to wait till November 28th.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Those 5 will go really fast.
Yeah.
I'll spend Saturday morning and they'll be done.
I mean, we don't know if that's going to be the case, if it'll be 5 per part, but it just kind of looks that way. But they haven't said how it's going to break down. They may do fucking 7 for the first 2, and then part 3 concludes it's a fucking hour and a half or some shit. Who knows?
Yeah, they could have longer episodes too. I've seen that happen with like a final season. Like I think it was like the Ted Lasso in their final season. They had every episode was like an hour long. So yeah, it used to be like a 30-minute show or whatever when it first started.
Yep. We don't know. So just we did get the date though. So July 18th, we are going to get our first however many episodes of the final season of Cobra Kai, which is kind of sad. But then again, though, after this Cobra Kai is out or done, though, you mentioned that they're also going to do a movie.
Yeah, there is a movie.
So and Ralph Macchio is involved in that.
Yeah. So still don't have much details on that, but there is a movie coming that is in the same universe, they said. So we will see.
It's going to be interesting, man. I'm obviously super excited to see how they wrap this up. And I mean, the one thing I will say is I'm not at all worried because, my God, the main thing throughout all of these seasons that has surprised me is how good the fucking writing is.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And the cliffhangers, dude.
Yeah.
Like at the end of each season, you're like, motherfucker, I got to wait a whole goddamn year now?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, they've done this perfectly, dude. It's such a great fucking TV show.
It shocked the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I've never laughed. I never thought I would laugh as hard as I did on a few of the episodes between Johnny and Daniel.
Yeah.
It's just the way that they played the nostalgia perfect, bro. They're all obviously older, middle aged now, and like they're trying to fight, and Daniel's wife comes in like, really? They're just like, you want to eat breakfast? She's like, yeah, I could eat. It's just how Johnny is like basically just, at the beginning, just single guy that drinks a lot and just, I'm like, it's kind of, I can relate to that. It's just great, dude.
Yeah, and he's like stuck in the 80s. Like
He doesn't
he's
want to
like
grow up.
listens to the old hair band music, and he has like a fucking flip phone, and like he does, he's not up with the times, and it's fucking it's great.
It just blows my mind how good the writing has been through this. So I have no doubt that the way they wrap this up is going to be epic. Now, It will be hard because we've talked about this too. Like when you have such a good show, no matter how you end it, somebody's going to get pissed.
Yeah.
So it's going to be so hard for them to end, unless they tie it into the movie, I guess. I don't know. But it'll be hard for them to end it, and you're just never going to make everybody happy.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's always somebody who's going to criticize it or whatever, but
yep.
I have all the faith in the world that they're going to knock this out of the park like they've done every season so far. So.
Well, what we know is it'll basically be Daniel and Johnny versus Kreese and Silver.
Yeah. Well, I guess Kreese is going to go after Silver because he's the one that set him up.
But they could be like, hey, let's team up and we'll go after them. And, you just never know.
Yeah, who knows? But
yeah. It hasn't gone the way sometimes that I thought it would go. So that's a testament to how badass the writing is. So
yeah.
Looking forward to it, man. So July 18th, everybody. We'll be talking about that's the first part. We'll be talking about each part, but obviously we'll be talking about the first part.
Right.
When we've watched all that. So make sure you watch it with us because otherwise we're going to talk about it and you're just going to have to watch it or listen to us. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, we usually do like a big review. Like normally when we have a show like that, like House of Dragon or whatever, we'll do.
Yeah.
We kind of.
Summer's like a banger, dude.
Do like a recap of the episode, but since like Netflix drops them all at once, so in the first part they'll drop them all at once. We'll just do the whole first season review or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the first part. This summer's gonna be banging, dude. With shows, we got House of Dragon, we got Cobra Kai. Fucking A, dude. I can't wait.
And The Boys. I know we talked about
The Boys. Yeah,
The Boys. Season 4 was coming out this summer. I don't know if we mentioned the date. I just saw that the date was June 13th. So that comes out a month before Cobra Kai.
That's right around the same time as House of Dragon.
Yeah, they dropped a trailer along with it. Very bloody.
Oh, yeah.
Guts stuff trailer. Like, I mean, this is the show, though. So it's like, if you've seen it, you know what to expect.
Yeah.
But this is a great TV show, too, man. Like, The Boys. It's just it's out there. The fact that they can make this show today kind of baffles me. But
That surprises me.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I've seen some fucked up shit on that show. Dude, the shit that's on that show, you're like, how the fuck did somebody come up and think about to write this?
Yeah, but because it's Seth Rogen behind it.
Yeah.
So he's kind of twisted. But yeah, so I'm pumped about that. June 13th is when that season 4 drops, and I think that one is they do once a week. I think
they do once a week, just like House of Dragon.
It's Prime, isn't it? Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Yeah. Yep.
So anyway, that'll be fun.
Yep.
But I knew we talked about it coming out this summer, but I didn't think we had a date.
I don't think we did either.
Now there is a date at June 13th.
Perfect.
So I'll be watching that one as well.
Oh yeah, same.
And then I have a thing that at first I didn't think was real because. If you're on Facebook, which everybody is usually, I'm getting a lot of these fucking feeds that it's like bullshit posts, man. It's like these pages that are just posting shit, and it's not even true. But I had to look into this.
Yep.
But this has to do with Marvel, which we talk about a lot on this podcast because we're nerds and fans. But Marvel,
some of the, not lately, but yeah.
Well,
we will be of Deadpool though.
That's true. Marvel signs a deal to cast a CGI Stan Lee in future films. So,
and obviously
which Stan Lee has passed away.
Yeah, he's been in every movie though.
But he's had a cameo in every single Marvel movie. Yes, and so they are going to do now. They signed a 20-year deal.
Is this legit?
Yeah, this is legit.
Okay.
Yeah, 20-year deal with Marvel to license the name and likeness of Stan Lee, seeking to bring his iconic MCU cameos back using computer-generated imagery and old footage. So it'll be used for feature films, TV productions, like Disney theme parks and other various experiences and merchandising.
Well, who owns his estate and signs off on this? They're probably just looking for that paycheck.
Yeah, probably. So I'm sure they got a ton of money.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so we'll see a CGI version of Stan Lee in future films. I don't know if it's going to be with this Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't know. Probably because he's in every one of them. He makes some sort of cameo in every fucking MCU film.
And the even before that, the first Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire, he was in those too.
Yeah. So he's been in every Marvel. Anything to do with Marvel, he's been in.
The characters that he created.
Right.
Which, I mean, he created all of them, dude.
Yeah.
With the help of a couple other people. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's just one of a kind, dude. I mean, all these characters, it's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
So there you go. I mean, it's not going to be him, but it's going to be a.
I mean, obviously, love that.
Yeah.
Stan Lee is iconic, like I just mentioned, but I don't know, dude. At some point, the CGI shit gets a little too much.
Yeah. Well, we're in that world now, man. AI and which I have another story of that.
It's like it's like at the shows where they did the Ronnie James Dio fucking
the hologram.
The hologram.
Yeah.
And it's weird.
Well, and you had that story about Kiss that
they're
going to do the hologram.
Yeah, they're doing it.
That's so dumb.
And they're alive still.
Yeah.
So it's like, just don't play and I mean, you're rich.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking, but
yeah,
I don't know who would pay a ticket to see that though. By the way,
they're doing it as a tour. Like it's gonna go all over. Like I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
No,
who wants to see that shit?
Not me. That's like the guys are alive. I mean, obviously they're old. It's like just retire, bro.
Yeah,
your money. It's because it's a goddamn company. Basically, it's a money making machine, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
People will go see it, but I will not.
No, I have no interest in that.
So, like, with Stan Lee being CGI, like, I don't know, man. It has to look good.
Yeah.
It can't look like shit. You can't, like, you can tell if it's CGI or not.
Yeah.
And so, it has to look good. That's all I'm saying. And, I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. At this point, it is what it is with AI, dude. I mean, like you said, that's kind of what the part of their strike was about, was the AI taking over some of their shit.
Yeah.
So,
and a lot of people are embracing it, and there's one artist that is embracing it fully, who has just released a song. You've heard of this guy. You're not a fan of the kind of music, but 1980s, 90s. He's really big in the 80s and 90s. Okay. Mr. Randy Travis.
Oh yeah, Randy Travis, the guy that was hammered drunk a lot.
Yeah, not too far from here, actually. A few years ago, he was butt naked in a church parking lot.
Yeah, I remember that story. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, so 10 years ago, this guy, about 10 years ago, he suffered like a near fatal stroke, almost died.
Yeah,
lost his voice. A bunch of surgeries had to be done on his throat and stuff, and he lost his voice. He can't sing anymore. Well, he released a new song this week.
Oh, if you can't sing anymore, how do you do that?
AI.
Ah, okay.
It is all AI. And like I said, this is where it's going now, dude. He's alive, and he did not write the song, and he doesn't sing the song. It's AI generated. But it's a new song, and people are going nuts about it for some reason.
How does he get, like, to claim that it's his then and make money?
I mean, I guess it's his AI generated. I don't know, bro. It
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Because it's his, basically like his voice, kind of.
It sounds like him for sure.
Well, then that's why.
Yeah.
That's just weird.
But it's
So if you do this stuff, by the way, if you're an artist out there and you use AI to do this, I mean, like if he can't sing, I mean, you're done. It's like you can't release new music.
well, it's not his voice. I mean, it's his voice. I guess AI works. Do they draw it from like other songs or something?
Sure,
like
yeah.
the tone and stuff.
Oh, dude, you play something, then AI can just use it for anything.
So, but it's not him singing this. He can't go and sing this live.
No,
you're never going to hear him sing it live because he can't sing.
He could roll up to the podium and hit play.
Yeah, I mean that's it.
Yeah.
So it's weird to me, and I don't like where it's going because now artists are going to get paid just for not doing anything. He didn't even write the song. 2 other people wrote this song, and so, which is whatever.
Well, I mean,
country music is big on that. They had a lot of guys don't write their own shit,
Right. I was gonna say that too.
Yeah.
Like a lot of pop and country and shit like that. They don't even write the shit.
So that's whatever. But like he can't. Like I'm saying, he just released a song. You're not going to get much money off streaming. The only way you'd make money off of it, I guess, if they use it in a movie because they pay a lot of money for that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I don't know how that works because it's technically his voice, kind of, but it's not. I don't know.
Good question, man. I don't know.
The song's not that great. I mean, people like it, but I listen to it and I'm like, it's nothing special. So it's just like a country song.
Yeah. Well, let me just put it this way: if you're an artist out there, and you can still perform and everything like that, and you let AI do it, then that's lame to me.
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's like being an artist and like a band, a full band, and letting other people write your shit and then you play it like Aerosmith did. That's lame to me.
That's bad, yeah.
Yeah, they did that with that one song from the fucking Armageddon.
Yeah, the
Don't want to close my eyes. Don't want to miss a thing. Yeah. They didn't write that song,
They didn't.
and that's trash.
It's one of their biggest hits.
Yeah, and that's trash to me.
I don't like that. Yeah,
It's terrible. It's like, what are y'all doing, bro?
if you're a band, you should be able to write your own songs.
Yeah, like seriously, like, and that's when you lose your way.
Yeah.
But this shit is even worse. That now that you're gonna have, I mean, AI knows my voice, so just create me a song. I mean, AI can do that, dude.
Yeah.
Create me a song, a heavy metal song.
Like TikTok has those accounts where it's like Trump singing like a fucking pop song.
That's
or something.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, those are funny, yeah. But this is like he's obviously doing this because he can't sing anymore, and he wants to still, I guess, make music, air quotes.
You can't do it, bro.
But if you're not singing the song, I don't get it.
No.
Like,
Yeah, it's lame. It's lame, and it's lame. I mean, you can't. At some point, bro, your body or whatever obviously told you you're done.
yeah.
At that point, it's and like Randy Travis. I don't know if he has any money because he went off of the deep end, but
Yeah.
maybe that's what he needed, bro. He just had to release something. Like, I need a little bit of money.
Yeah, probably. But
Yeah.
now for like so when Randy Travis passes away, his family can say, yeah, let's use his voice to make a whole album and sell it, and they could just make money off of him being dead, and it's not even him really singing. It's not like he went to a studio and they shelved the album, and they're like, oh, it's from the vault or whatever, and then
right.
so it's not even real. It's not real to me.
No.
When I listen to it, I'm like, this isn't Randy Travis singing because it's just whatever they pulled from the internet or the AI program.
Well, if you have like a sound of like somebody's voice,
Yeah.
you can do that. It's like you said with Trump on AI or whatever, and I've heard like Cartman songs and stuff like that, and it's funny.
Yeah.
But it's like that's crazy to me that it's that good that it can do that.
Right.
And I haven't heard the song you're talking about. I mean, we can listen to it later, I guess, but it's not a good precedent.
I don't like that direction where it's going. Because
Exactly.
now Elvis Presley can release a whole new album of new shit, but I mean he's been dead forever.
Yeah.
So it's
I'm telling you, dude, technology is gonna get so crazy. The AI,
yeah,
it's gonna take over.
it is.
I mean, we've seen this. Yeah, have you motherfuckers not seen iRobot?
Yeah,
That's what's gonna happen.
that is gonna happen. Yeah.
But those robots though are gonna be the ones that I can fuck
yeah,
because I'm buying one of those. So we've already talked about this, bro.
yeah. That's the good part of it.
I mean, I'm literally, and people think I'm always kidding when I say that. They're laughing. They're like, ha, 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 that's so funny. I'm like, no, dude, like, you don't understand. When those come out and it's legit, I'm opening a new credit card account and I'm putting it all on credit.
The first time he buys one, it's going to be sitting right here and being on the podcast.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, how's it going? And literally, you won't be able to see. That's the thing, goddammit. See, people don't understand. I'm talking about the ones that come out that you can't tell.
Yeah.
That's what they say is going to happen.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen. And she'll be sitting right here. I'll be like, I just fucked her.
Yeah. Tell them how the sex was, baby.
And she'll be like, it was great. Because she's programmed that way until she's ready to kill me.
Yeah. And then guess what? When she starts to argue, just turn it off.
Yeah,
In the
I'll be
back.
like, remote.
Yeah.
That is, I'm literally waiting. That'll be a new credit account.
Yeah.
And it'll be whatever it cost is. I don't care. It's going on credit, and it's next day air.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a down. You're gonna have to put a down payment, like it's a house or something. It's
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna sell my house or some shit. Take another mortgage out just to fucking pay for it.
yeah.
I'm doing it, dude. I'm fucking some robots.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But they're gonna take over at some point. The
Yeah.
technology is gonna get too good. It's already going there, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Elon Musk put a fucking chip in somebody's brain, and they're already moving the computer mouse with their mind.
Yeah. It's the force, Luke.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It is going to take over, though. And I don't like this direction this music stuff's going.
Yeah.
Because now all these people can make music well after they're dead for their family.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they're not even alive.
I don't understand that. What the part that I don't understand is if he has no writing credits, nothing, then how it's just because it's his name?
I guess, yeah.
That's probably
and it's
why.
his voice. Technically his voice.
It's weird, man.
Yeah.
Dude, if your band or your artist does this, then stop listening to him.
Yeah,
And
it's
stop
bad.
supporting him. That's bad. That's crazy, dude.
But I saw a lot of like current country artists are like, man, great time to be alive. Randy Travis is releasing new music. And I was like, what?
I didn't see that, but I was like, that ain't real.
Yeah, I was like, it's not a real thing. It's just, I don't know. It's,
That motherfucker is not real. Like Aubrey says in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that lady on.
Yeah.
Still to this day. Tiffany Gomez.
Yeah, that smoke
she
show, yeah.
is fucking incredibly
God,
hot.
you see what she posted on her story a few days ago in that black dress, dude? I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she's hot.
She's not stupid, bro.
No, she's not dumb.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's I don't like that. But like you said, we're in that day and age.
Yep.
So one more thing. Well, an RIP segment. It came late today. Close to the episode time. RIP Mr. Bernard Hill. And everybody out there that listens is like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, when you told me that, I had to look him up. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, you probably
once
looked him
I saw him, I was like, oh yeah, I know who this guy is.
Of course, right. It's one of those actors that Bernard Hill is his name, and it's one of those actors like Leaf said. If you look it up, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
you
once
know,
you see him, yeah, you'll know exactly who.
you'll recognize him immediately. Probably most. Well, I know him from a ton of movies, but probably the biggest one that everybody knows him from is Titanic.
Yes.
As the captain, Captain Edward J. Smith, the captain of the Titanic in the movie. And then a ton of other movies. He was big in Lord of the Rings, too, as King Theoden. That's another great... That right there, by the way, shows you he's an amazing actor and super underrated. He was amazing as King Theoden and Lord... Lord of the Rings is probably my favorite trilogy of all time. And he was so good. And he was in the Two Towers, bro. He was standing on top of that thing, and then the battle started, bro, and it's like famous, like... Zooms on. He's like, and so it begins, and that's like a meme that everybody uses.
Oh yeah.
But he's been in a ton of stuff. Those are probably his two most, famous ones, though. But then again, he was, like I said, he's other things that are huge. Like he was in that movie, The Ghost in the Darkness, bro. That's one of my favorite, like Val Kilmer movies, actually.
Yeah.
And he was like the doctor in that one, though. So yeah, he passed away today, actually. At the age of 79. So no cause of death announced or whatever, but like we always say, these guys getting up there 79, 80s. I mean, it's probably just,
Yeah.
either, I don't know if he was battling something or not. I'm not going to speculate, but unfortunately passed away today, bro, at the age of 79. So we lost another one, man.
Yeah, another one, man. Like this year has been piling up with RIP segments, actually.
Yeah.
So,
And this guy, like I said, to me, Bernard Hill was one of those very, very underrated actors that was good.
yeah.
And just it's one of those guys that when they pass away, you just don't really notice it because he's older.
Yeah.
But it's like, damn, sucks. So R.I.P., sir. I'll take a swig right there of cold beer for King Theoden, bro, and Captain Edward J. Smith. He was good in that role, dude.
Yeah, he was.
He looked exactly like the fucking captain, too.
Yeah.
If you look at pictures side by side, you're like, holy shit. Looked exactly like him. I didn't like him as David Hawthorne, the doctor in The Ghost in the Darkness. He was a dick. He was a dick, bro. He almost got Val Kilmer killed, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, you want to switch weapons with me? Mine's much more powerful. And he gives fucking Val Kilmer his rifle to go hunting the next day, and he fucking tries to fire it, bro, and it locks up on him. I'm like, oh. And then Michael Douglas was like, you exchange weapons the day before battle? Sorry, guys, I took you to the movie right there. That's what I do, bro. R.I.P. Bernard Hill. All right. Let's move on, dude. I don't have any other entertainment things. I'm ready to jump into sports, bro.
Yeah, I'm good.
This is like the best part of the episode that everybody really wants anyways.
Yeah, I'm ready. I don't have anything. Yeah, this is what everybody's waiting for.
So NFL stuff going on this week. I really don't. There was not a lot. Obviously, we've gotten past the draft, and like I said, once again, our draft stream was. I think it was awesome. I don't remember it whatsoever.
It was number 1 on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we think.
Wow. It's not even on. It's not even on our channel anymore.
Yeah,
that's how awesome it was.
Because it got a little sussy at the end.
Oh, exactly. So just a couple things did come out though. The Dolphins signed Odell Beckham Jr., bro, to a 1-year deal worth up to $8.25 million. Dude, we already know the Dolphins' offense is insane.
Yeah.
And Odell, kind of falling off a little bit.
Yeah.
But not to be the number one guy, because they already have Tyreek. I mean, this is like goddamn Dolphins, bro.
Yeah.
They're going to be good again.
Yeah, well, like we said, the AFC just stays stacked, dude.
Yeah.
Like they're head and shoulders above the NFC, so.
Yeah.
And this team just got better, so it's going to be a very packed postseason for the AFC.
I mean, Odell is the number 3 receiver. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Because you have Hill and Waddle.
Yep.
You know, Waddle. This whole fucking Waddle. They're both good, obviously. And then they also added a couple of receivers in the draft, too. So Mike McDaniel has some fucking pieces, bro.
Yeah, greatest coach of all time, by the way.
He's fucking great, bro. I love him.
Every time the dude comes on my TikTok feed, I'm like, I like that one.
I mean, it's gonna get bigger. All time, bro.
Well, he was asking, somebody was asking about that running back, I think, and he was like, "What, dude? Is he on your fantasy team?"
Yeah. So yeah, Odell Beckham going to the Dolphins. Not like I said, as a number 3 receiver, he's not going to be relied on that much. I mean, that's kind of scary. And then Leaf, of course, I have to mention the fact that we did mention this last week because it was trending in this direction, but it actually happened after we recorded last week that the goddamn stupid ass Dallas Cowboys did sign Ezekiel Elliott back on a 1-year deal worth up to $3 million with incentives, and I just want to throw up.
Yeah, the first question was for me was like, why?
Exactly. Why? There's other people out there. Let me just say real quick.
You could have.
I know why. I know why.
Got a running back 5th, 6th round that is better than him,
and they didn't draft a running back at all. They're stupid, dude. Anyways, I know why. Because he was a fan favorite. Jerry's like, man, them jersey sales are coming back, baby. Because he's switching numbers, by the way.
Okay.
He's not going to be 21. So if you have an Ezekiel Elliott jersey that's 21, I mean, you could wear it, but he's going to be number 15 now, like he was in college.
That's another thing I need to address. If you have a jersey of a player that's not on your team anymore, don't wear that jersey anymore.
Yeah, don't wear it, bro. Yeah, I know. Dude, the other day at Globe Life, what did I see? I saw somebody in a Rangers jersey. It was, oh my God, I was shocked. I'm like, somebody actually bought that?
Yeah. Like one of those.
Now now I'm blanking. It was from like 2015. It might have been Odor. I think it was. And I was like, dude, that's a bad one.
Yeah.
Just, bro.
Let it go.
Just buy another one, bro.
Yeah, get a current player.
If you can't afford the
I
180,
understand if it's like a Nolan Ryan. I see a lot of those.
well, that's different.
Or even like a Michael Young jersey, or even maybe I don't know about Kinsler because he won a World Series somewhere else.
If they're in the Texas Rangers Hall of Fame,
yeah,
I could see it.
Yeah,
that doesn't
like
bother
a Pudge jersey, shit like that. It's great.
Yeah,
but if you're wearing like a one, like I think I saw somebody with, it was like a weird picture. That wasn't even like a good picture or something. I was like, what the fuck you want?
Well, then some of the times I wonder, I'm like, are they family?
Yeah.
I mean, you probably not, but
like somebody had, it was a Feldman jersey, Scott Feldman jersey.
Oh, God.
I was
Jesus,
like,
never.
Why the fuck did you buy that? You just wasted your fucking money.
Hey, he was a cool guy, though.
He was.
But I'm not wearing his fucking jersey. Just go buy another one. They're 180 in the shop or order it from China.
Yeah. I got a great one, an Adolis Garcia one for my kid, and it was $70.
Can't beat it.
Yeah.
And so, But anyways, yeah, the Cowboys signed Zeke Elliott back. It's stupid. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. It's to appease the fucking Homer fans. By the way, they're going nuts. The Homer fans are like, exactly what we needed last year. We missed him in the short yardage situations. Blah. I was like, you guys are fucking dumb, dude.
I love it, dude. I love when they go off like that because it's so
God, bro. That's exactly what Jerry wanted.
Yeah.
Those people like love the Kool-Aid, bro.
Well, yeah, he knows the fan base, dude.
Man, and let me tell you, I just want to point out Ezekiel Elliott, when he got here, he was great. For the first 3 years, he led the league in rushing.
Yeah.
That's about your fucking shelf with the running back, though.
Mm-hmm.
Ezekiel in 2016's first year, yards per game, 108.7.
Mm-hmm.
Great. 2017, 98.3. Great. 2018, 95.6. All 3 of those years led the league. Did you notice something, though? Every year it went down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 2019, 84. 2020, 65. 21, 58. 22, 58.4. 23, 37. 2024, now this year we've got him. Chances are it'll be better than 37 because he'll probably get more snaps and playing time, but still not going to be anything good, dude.
No, it's not going to be 100 and something.
As it sits right now, Ezekiel Elliott is our number 1 running back on the depth chart. Jerry Jones says he is a starter still. Punch me in the face, dude.
Yeah, that's
stupid.
So bad. So bad.
Makes no sense why you wouldn't just draft one, dude.
Yeah.
They had the opportunity. Stupid.
Yeah, I don't know how you're a team that, well, because of the division mostly, but you're not a bad regular season team.
No.
But how do you continue to go backwards?
Because of the owner? I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
The guy is fucking totally asinine and just like mentally fucking stupid. I don't know, dude. I've said this a million times though, and it is what it is. Jerry Jones is playing everybody, dude.
Yeah.
Played me for years.
Yeah.
And he's playing you now. The guy does not give a fuck about winning a Super Bowl. He'll say that to sell everything. He'll say that to get that fucking that value going up. He's done that forever, dude. It's all he cares about. He does not care about winning. If they cared about winning, when they say they were all in, they would have made so many trades. They would have done some free agent shit. They would have reworked their numbers. They would have had plenty of money. They don't care. They don't care. By the way, the salary cap situation is awful. It's so bad. But he doesn't care.
No.
I'm telling you, he just says that so you believe it.
Because of those Homer fans that keep just pumping money. Like you said, those people are going to rush to the rack and grab that new number that Ezekiel Elliott is going to wear.
Exactly. And here's the deal. Like, as bad as it is, and dude, I will never go to a Cowboys game until that fucking guy's dead. And the front office is different.
Yeah.
I'm not going back. Stand by that. I promise you, I'm not going back. I'm not buying I'm not buying a goddamn thing either. But you know what? That's just me. That motherfucking stadium will be 100,000 people every game next year, like always, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
And it will. And there's nothing going to change, dude.
Doesn't look like it. Not until some sort of, like you said, ownership change, which will never happen.
No, not till he's dead, and then his stupid-ass son's going to take over. He's even worse.
Yeah.
Fuck, I hate Steven, too.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's any much better.
He's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking moron, dude. He's just as bad, maybe worse. Fuck, dude. So, yeah. Yay. If you're a Homer fan that listens to us for the Cowboys and you're happy about Ezekiel Elliott being back, I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's not going to be good. I can promise you that.
No.
He sucks. Bro, it's the shelf life of a running back. He was great those first 3 years. But it's a running back position, dude. They always fall off.
Yeah.
He damn sure wasn't worth $90 million that they get. No one is. No running back for sure.
Not today, no.
God, no.
The days of running backs like Emmitt Smith and Barry Sanders and Terrell Davis, all those guys, it's over.
It's a different game. Just go back and look at who the running back was for every last 10 years of Super Bowl winning teams, bro. They don't pay the running back.
No.
This just doesn't happen.
No.
It's because they're smart. And they're like, wow, this game has changed. Let's do something else.
You don't pay those guys unless they're a Christian McCaffrey or
exactly. And they have to do both.
Right. And God damn it, who's the Saints guy?
Alvin Kamara.
Kamara. Guys, those two, can catch the ball, because it's a passing game.
And not for very long. I maybe do 5 years and that's it.
Yeah. I mean,
because we've seen it with McCaffrey. As great as he is, he gets hurt a lot.
right.
That's because he touches the ball so much.
Right. Like, well, when he was with Carolina, he was the offense.
Exactly.
But now in San Francisco, you got more weapons, so you know he don't have to get used as much. But
Yeah.
that's who you pay, those kind of guys.
Yeah, I would be totally
And still,
fine with
those
that.
guys aren't fucking lighting up the rushing fucking leaderboard or
I would
nothing.
be totally fine with McCaffrey. If you paid him $90 million, I'd be like, that's fine.
Yeah. Well,
Ezekiel Elliott, no.
Yeah.
By the way, after he got that fucking contract, he was absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
We saw that. He was like, I've been working out in Cancun or wherever it was. He came back. I'm like, you're fat. You ain't working out.
You didn't do shit in Cancun.
Yeah, you
but
fucking
ate fucking tacos and
Cinco De Mayo tacos and margaritas, you fat bastard. You can't run the fucking ball.
Yeah.
So just another cherry on top of the absolute abysmal fucking offseason for the Dallas Cowboys. It's been so bad. I will say, like I said, though, the draft, I wasn't like super pet. The only thing I said about the draft was I was mad they didn't take a running back. That was it. Other than that, you can't go wrong with offensive line and defensive line, hopefully. So, but this is stupid. This is a waste of money.
Yes, it doesn't make sense.
Not at all. By the way, I did see the Seahawks think they stole Sam Howell from the Commanders because they were like, he was so misused and he's going to be amazing.
Well, yeah. You had Eric Bieniemy just dropping back 55 times a game.
And they were like, we basically stole him from Washington.
I didn't like the trade, dude. I didn't like it at all. But I knew at number 2 they were going to take a quarterback. Yeah. So it's like, I guess Quinn was like, well,
I don't see the problem with just taking Jaden Daniels and then like having him sit behind Howell though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. I didn't understand that. But yeah,
he's going to start immediately.
Yeah. So yeah, if Jaden Daniels turns out to be the guy, then it's just a wash. I don't care. But right. Yeah, I was a Sam Howell fan, dude, and I just think like they said, they misused the shit out of him because didn't have an offensive line for shit.
Well,
and then Bieniemy did not run that offense. Like he thought he had Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce on the team, but he does not.
I think we saw exactly why that guy's never been a head coach.
Yeah, I think so.
Because he's not even in the NFL anymore, bro. He went to college.
Yeah. Well, people saw what he did. They were like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?"
He was like the title was offensive coordinator / co-head coach, right?
Yeah, he was the offensive coach. He ran the offense.
Yeah, it was bad.
Because Ron Rivera checked out, bro. He was done.
Yeah, that guy was terrible too, bro.
Thank God he's gone.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, dude. He was like, we've already talked about many of those. He
didn't
even know his quarterback was good.
Talk about getting my blood pumping, bro.
Yeah, I know.
When you mentioned Jerry's name around this guy, Ron Rivera around my name, I'm like, oh.
By the way, I can't wait for the NFL. Obviously, we've got just 3 months, but it'll be here before we know it.
Yeah.
And we're back on Thursday night streams, bro, especially if it's a Washington stream. Because that last year, guys, if you missed that Washington-Chicago, it's still on our page. This guy was blowing his gasket, and it was perfect.
I knew it was going to happen, too. I was like, this is the perfect storm, bro. It's going to happen. And
Justin Fields, bro. Oh, my God. That was great.
We made that guy look like fucking Joe Montana in the 80s, bro.
45 points. Justin. Oh, it was great, dude.
Yeah, and then like Ron Rivera comes up, I didn't say anything to guys.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
I was like, what is this fucking robot doing on my team still?
Oh my God, that was the best.
Yeah, y'all go find it. It's pretty gold. You can see the cans each scene, dude. Each cut you made, like the cans were.
So good. Oh yeah, that's on our TikTok page too. Yeah, the cans just got more and more stacked.
I had to drink during that game. Holy fuck, it was so bad.
Yeah, no. See, that's the best part about. We sacrifice our Fridays because those Thursday trips are so fun. They really are.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Commanders. Like I said, the Seahawks. I did see that come out that they were like, we basically feel like we stole him, bro.
I think Sam Howell's going to be a good quarterback for him. I thought he was going to be a good.
Carroll kind of knows. And I know he's not the coach, but he's still with the organization.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows, bro. He got rid of Russell Wilson, and like everybody's like, crazy bastard. He's going to go to Denver and kill it. And no.
He noticed Russell Wilson started to act fucking weird like he does, and he's like, yeah, I got to get rid of this fucking guy. Mm-hmm.
And they made an amazing trade and got rid of him, and then Denver, worst contract of all time, probably, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sean Payton was even like, get rid of this fucking guy.
Yeah, they cut him, bro, and they still got to pay him so much money.
Yeah, Sean Payton's like, this guy's an idiot. Get him out of here.
Yeah. Broncos country. That's right.
Good Lord. Yeah, he's like, Steelers Nation. Are y'all ready? I'm like, oh, God. Pittsburgh's fucked.
Yeah, and Justin Fields is going to be on that same team. Poor
Dude,
bastard.
so bad, bro. Yeah, what's his name? Kenny Pickett was like, or Russell Wilson's in his press conference. He's like, yeah, I can't wait to work with Kenny. We're gonna be great together. And then like an hour later, Kenny Pickett was traded.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett's probably like, get me the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to work with this fucking loony.
Yeah, who would, bro? He's
Yeah.
oh my god. Before the game in midfield, like you said,
Yeah,
with
he's
his
like-
head, he's like, just doing it. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? It's all for attention, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It's so weird.
I don't want my
know.
quarterback doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't either.
I just want him out there throwing balls and getting ready for the game, dude.
Yeah, it's like you see somebody that's coach. What the fuck are you doing out there? Like yelling at a kid on the soccer field, bro. That's like picking grass or whatever.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So bad, dude. So we're obviously we've got a little bit to go with the NFL and till the games start up, but training camp, probably July. I know training camp starts, but it'll be here before we know it, dude.
Yeah. It's not. It's gonna be.
They're already doing like OTAs and everything, like off season shit. So I mean, your rookies that you drafted are working out and everything. So it'll be here before we know it. Like I said, and it's gonna be fun, and we'll see who the opening night is because. Those football streams are fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
we love those.
Those are
those
great.
Thursday. We did everyone last year. All indications we're doing everyone again this year.
Yep.
There's no reason to stop, dude. Football season's fun, dude. So, anyways, that's kind of really all I saw with the NFL. But the other obviously big thing is, guys. First thing I want to mention before we go is the Mavericks. We talked about them in the playoffs. They won, and they advanced to the second round. So I know we're not huge. I did watch most of these games when the Mavericks were in the playoffs, but man, it's hard to watch. It is hard to watch. It ain't the 90s, I can tell you that.
NBA is rough.
But the Dallas Mavericks are going to the second round. They are going to face the Oklahoma City Thunder. That series, the semifinals, starts on Tuesday, bro. So the audio for this episode comes out on Tuesday. So that if you listen to us on Tuesday during the day, the first game is 8:30 p.m. Central. So the Mavericks, they look good, dude. The games that I've watched, they have Luka and Kyrie Irving who look great, and they've got some big players. And I mean, they could make a run, dude. So we'll see. It's just exciting to have a Dallas team going to the second round.
Right.
The Mavericks.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since they've done a pretty deep run. I think 2020 was when they did the Western Conference Finals. Yeah. So, it'll be good to see them do a deep one. The other team, same building, while we're wearing their jerseys, the Dallas Stars. As we sit here and record today, as we mentioned at the top of this episode, while we're wearing these jerseys, is because Game 7 is tonight at 6:30 p.m. They are locked up with the Golden Knights from Las Vegas, and they had a chance to close it out in Game 6 on Friday, but they ended up losing 2-0. And they had a fuck ton of chances on Friday. It was ridiculous how many chances they had, and they did not put it in the back of the net. It was crazy. And I was texting with Aubrey, our buddy, just being like, dude, so many missed opportunities to score a fucking goal, bro. I mean, talking about breakaways, wide open net they missed. It was just insane. And Ottinger played extremely well. It was basically 1-0. That second goal was an empty netter. But it's Game 7 of the first round, and this is do or die, bro. There's nothing like Game 7 in hockey.
Yeah, you got to win this one.
I mean,
to move on.
You lose, you're done. It's insane, bro. The intensity of a Game 7 is fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, dude, I've always said, like, the hockey playoffs. Hockey and what's the other one? And, like, baseball. Like, postseason hockey and baseball is, like, fucking electric, dude.
Yeah.
Especially when you have, like, a game series like this, when it's going back and forth like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nothing better than this. And, like, hockey's such a fast-paced game, and it's like all go all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, like, so much fun to watch. It's super exciting. You just hope your team ends up on the good end of it.
My fear is that we go to overtime and I pass out from a heart attack or something, because that is hard to watch. If you're in Game 7 and you're in overtime, dude, and your team is in overtime, it is like edge of your seat. Every little play results in a goal, and you're done. They did that, and 2020, I think. Yeah, when they went to the Cup Finals.
Before that, COVID year or whatever, wasn't it?
Before that, yeah. Before that, they beat Colorado in the conference finals, and it was Game 7, and they won in overtime. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that was Guryanov who scored that goal, or Kiviranta, whichever one of those guys. I can't remember.
Haven't heard those fucking names in forever.
Yeah. And one of those, it might have been Kiviranta.
I got a bold prediction here. I think Wyatt Johnston's going to have a monster today.
Well, I mean, he's been insane.
He's been insane in this first round. And
I would just like to point out, and I texted this to Aubrey, like, can somebody please put out an APB on Rupe Hintz and Joe Pavelski? They've done nothing this series, and we need those guys to step up and at least do something. Man.
Yeah, and Pavelski's a veteran, dude, who usually shows up.
Yeah.
And he's been gone.
That's something. It's weird because during the regular season, he was still good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what happened, bro? Like, are you hurt? Like, what's going on? He's fucking invisible out there, though. Hintz, too, bro. He's been missing fucking nets and shit. I'm like, what are you doing? So, APB on those guys. Please, tonight, show up, guys.
Yeah.
Audio on this one's out. And after the game, Tuesday, we hope that as we sit here and record, we hope the Stars are moving on to the second round. If they win tonight, they play Colorado in the second round, which is not going to be easy.
That's always an exciting fucking matchup, dude.
Yeah. Colorado's a good team, dude. I was listening to a radio station here this week. The Fan. I'll just say it. I don't care. And they were talking about hockey, and they have no business talking about hockey because they don't know what they're talking about. One of the hosts was like, yeah, if you move on and you win, you play Colorado. Easy road to the finals. And I'm like, yeah, that Colorado's not easy, bro. What is this guy talking about? It's like, dude, did you not watch any? No, I didn't. He didn't watch any. I can promise you.
No.
So yeah, no. Colorado's a good team, bro. That's gonna be tough. And the thing that's scary is if you win tonight, you did a 7-game series. Colorado's been already done, bro. They're resting. They'll be fresh. You come off of a series like this where it's physical. Golden Knights have been beating the shit out of you.
Yeah, like how much rest do they get after this? Like 2 days or
Probably at 2 days,
something?
Yeah.
So
But Colorado's they're done, bro. They won in 5, I think.
Right.
So they've been chilling. They're waiting.
They're just watching. They're sitting around watching hockey, bro.
Mm-hmm. Waiting to see who they play. And we hope that it's I'll take it, though. I want it to be us, 100%. So go Stars, man. That's why we're wearing our jerseys during this stream. We want the Stars to win. I've got my Tyler Seguin jersey on. Leafs over there rocking the captain, Jamie Benn.
Yeah, I bought
with his Hooters wing sauce and everything.
Yeah, like you can see a couple of little stains. Probably not on the camera, but
it still looks like it's a solid jersey, though.
This thing's been to a few games and a few Hooters establishments.
Before the games. Me and old Ethel have been through a lot of games together.
Give her the old sweeperoo.
Fixed it.
Lug nut. Fixed it.
Oh, take mine.
Yeah, this jersey, man. I bought this a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember when you bought it.
Yeah.
I think we were at the game and you went, and that's whenever you bought it, bro, and your bank was like, hey, bro.
Yeah. I went to Vegas for like fucking 3 days and I spent all kinds of money and nothing went off. And then I go to Dallas and I buy a jersey and they're like, oh, fraud detection. I'm like, what?
Like, dude, I'm at the Stars game.
It's like an hour from my house, assholes. Like it's.
I'm buying a jersey.
Thanks for not checking up on me when I'm in Vegas blowing fucking cash.
fucking Nevada.
Yeah. State's over.
That makes no sense.
They did that to me too when I had to go to the office for a little while. Yeah. And I got $1.50 in a vending machine. It was like, did you make this purchase? I was like, it's $1.50. If they did, let the guy eat,
it's
bro.
where I work.
Yeah. Even if some guy took my money just to get the $1.50 out of the vending machine, let him do it.
Yeah. Let him eat. I feel bad. His bag of chips is fine.
Yeah, get a drink too, sir.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was funny. But yeah, man, the old captain jersey. This is when he was, he's kind of gone down a little bit, but
he's still good.
He's still there.
On that Johnston line, bro, rocking.
Yeah.
So they're still killing it. He's been playing really well. He's like a physical guy too. That's why I love Ben, dude. He will get involved, except for last year. That pissed me off so bad last year.
Oh yeah, that's what
I was so mad at him last year for that, dude. So fucking mad at him last year for that. So redeem yourself tonight, bro. Put it in the back of the net. That's the other thing I will mention, that I will be buying a Wyatt Johnston jersey.
Yeah, he's good, man.
For next year.
And he's 21. I think he just turned 21.
He's not even 21 yet, dude.
Right. No, not
He turns 21 this month. He's 20. Can't even go to the
young,
bar yet.
dude. Young, yeah.
So he's going to be a star for a long time. So go Stars, man. Game 7, we're going to be watching. I think Aubrey's coming over. We're going to watch this tonight and have a good time. And fuck, dude, I hope they win. Let's hope so.
Hope so.
Let's see. The other team that we always chat about, of course, is our beloved Texas Rangers, who are actually playing right now as we're recording. And they're losing 2-0, and they've only got like one hit, I think, again. That's the story of this team this year so far, dude. It's early, of course. We're in the second month of the season, though. This team will hit, like, just fine a game, and then the next day they'll have one hit. It's like there's no consistency yet for this team.
Yeah, it's very inconsistent offense, and that's not what it was like last year. So,
Definitely.
I mean, every team has their lulls, but, I mean, last year they took off, and this year they have it's just been spotty. And that's not for this kind of lineup that we have.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of injuries too. A lot of injuries happening early on in the season too, which is always,
dude,
that's always a shitty thing.
That's the other thing I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
How many injuries we get?
So many.
Unbelievable, dude. Our fucking injured list for pitchers right now
Yeah.
is a starting goddamn roster for a team. Honestly.
Yeah. DeGrom, Scherzer, Bradford,
You have
Molly,
yeah. Evaldi.
Bradford, and Evaldi. Yeah.
It's a starting rotation.
Yeah.
Those 5 starters are a badass team.
Yeah. That's a postseason fucking pitching staff right there.
And Evaldi, like I said, like you said, went on the IL this past week for a growing issue, and he's not even going with the team to Oakland. He's going to New York to get it further evaluated. That's not fucking good.
That's not good. That could mean maybe a tear or something. And we don't need that guy to miss.
That's our fucking ace right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, the injuries have been driving me insane. And
even if Scherzer comes back anytime soon here, I mean, that's always just a guessing game. You never know when the next time.
Well, he did one rehab start, and he's like, my thumb's sore.
Yeah.
And so he missed his next rehab start, and he's not even. They were talking about he was going to make another rehab start this weekend. Nope. He was like, it's still sore. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And so it's like, dude, I love Max Scherzer and his intensity, but like I said, his body's telling him, dude, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over. These motherfuckers making $43 million. Thank God we're only playing half. Thanks, Mitz.
Yeah.
But, dude, it's like you said, if he does make it back, which I think he will, obviously, but it's like,
when is it gonna happen?
It's
again?
gonna. He may make 3 starts, bro, and then be like, "Okay, I'm done."
No, it's not if. It's just when.
Yeah,
and you just like, hopefully, it's not until next year or something.
Right. Well, just he's only on this team this year again, and that's it.
And I think that he's gone after this, but he's probably gonna hang it up, I would imagine. But
there's no reason not to.
Yeah, but if we can get him back and he can stay healthy for most part of the season, that's going to be great. But like I said, he's old and he's already been injured so much.
This is where I had a problem with him playing the whole game of like, we're getting these guys back, so it's going to be fine. I'm like, nah, dude, they're all old, and 2 of them are coming off Tommy John, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Scherzer literally did 1 fucking rehab start through 52 pitches, and he's like, can't do my next one. My thumb's sore, which bled up into my forearm, which is what happened last year. And I'm like, oh, great. Exactly what I wanted to hear.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's been a rough fucking first month of the season here.
I mean, Langford got hurt yesterday,
Yeah.
running to first, trying to beat out an infield single. He pulls up, and I'm like, great. And it's a fucking right hamstring issue. And I'm like, oh, I mean, he'll be back. He's fucking 22. But I'm just saying, like, it's just every goddamn game, it feels like somebody's hurt, dude.
Yeah. It's going to be a long one, boys. Long season.
It is, man. And then you have Corey Seager, who is not doing a fucking thing. And like I told you, I was willing to give Seager all of April because he missed all of spring training and he had surgery, dude. So it's like, dude, that guy's going to need some time.
Yeah.
And we said he's probably going to start slow, but holy shit, dude, we're May 5th now. He's had over 120 at bats and he is not hitting, dude.
It just makes me wonder if he's even 100% from that whole surgery, dude. Mm-hmm. It doesn't look like it. So
he said he's 100% no physical issues.
Yeah, I mean that's what he says.
Right, exactly. Right.
So, but I mean I don't know. It's not showing that he's 100% because Corey Seager's usually hitting over 300 all the time, and he's a lot better than what he has been. So
yeah, I think eventually it'll come around.
I mean he's too good of a hitter for it to, and it may just be a slump, man. These guys go through this for sure, and it's
a long one.
This is a long one for a guy like him. So
yeah.
Hopefully he snaps out of it soon because, man, we need that fucking guy. Like, I mean, this offense is just...
Well, I mean, Simeon Seager basically if they're going, dude, the whole team's going.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And
But,
that's just the truth.
We got guys like Smith, though, that are filling in nicely. And like Jankowski, when he's in, he's always doing something great.
Dude, I love Jankowski.
Yeah, he's so good. And then, so those guys are kind of keeping us afloat right now. But, I mean, it's still not a great position to be in. Luckily, this fucking division sucks.
Yeah.
So that helps out a lot, too. So it gives you a little bit of leeway to suck a little bit. But
hey, man.
they just need to get on all 4 cylinders and start moving forward.
Yeah.
Man, with this work patch fucking pitching staff we have, it's going to be hard. But
I'm telling you right now, though, I was going to mention the pitching staff. There's been some really bright, like John Gray has been amazing.
yeah.
Like today, he's already done. He pitched 7, gave up 2. That's not bad.
Yeah. And
Quality start, bro.
And like a guy like Lorenzen who comes in a little bit, and he's like
been great. Dane Dunning's been great.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, there's some guys out there helping keeping our head above water, but you got to start swimming and not just tread fucking water. So
Andrew Haney, I've been personally to his last 2 starts at the ballpark. Both quality starts, and we lost both games.
Yeah.
Dude, if Andrew Haney gives you a quality start, you got to win that game, boys.
dude, you can't waste those opportunities
Because it's not going to happen very often.
They don't come around often.
Yeah.
Because that guy usually 4 innings and he's out of there.
Exactly. 30 pitch innings.
Yeah.
But no, on Wednesday when I was at the game, Andrew Haney pitched 7 innings, bro, and we still lost the game. I was like, how's that even happen, dude?
Yeah, that sucks for him, man.
Yeah.
To go out there and pitch your ass off like that. But I mean,
It was a great start.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, Andrew Haney looks great. And then they scored 0 runs for him. I'm like, oh, of course.
Yeah.
1-0 that game was. And I was like, yay, another shutout that I got to watch.
Yeah.
And of course, the next day they won 6-0. I'm like, yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah. There you go.
Fuckers.
But yeah, you need those kind of games to start rattling off, like 6-7 run games like they used to do. Like
15 last night.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then 1 today so far, and
Yeah.
it's in the bottom of the 8th. So
Yeah, I see that now that Kirby Yates is out there. But anyways, he's been great. I'm just worried about them overusing, like I said last week.
right, yeah,
Anyway. Yeah, like you mentioned the division, though, we're just basically half game / tied with the Mariners, depending on today's outcomes. But, dude, the fucking Athletics are hanging in there. They scored 20 runs yesterday.
yeah. I don't know.
We go to Oakland. After this road trip here in Kansas City, we're going to Oakland for 4, I think. And Oakland is trash, but that's kind of scary.
They're kind of on a high.
Don't go to Oakland and lose 4, guys, please.
Yeah,
This is a long road trip. They don't get home until Monday, May 13th. So this is a long road trip. They need to start coming out and winning these games. And then, like I said, today's not over yet, but hopefully they win, and then hopefully they take Oakland and then Colorado. Both teams suck, bro. Oakland and Colorado is your next 2 series. They both suck. You need to win both of those series.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just up and down right now, man. It's very rocky. They win 1, they lose 1. They win 1, they lose 1. They can't seem to really. They've won like 2 in a row and then they lose, and it's frustrating because they can't really get on a streak, and the hitting has just been so goddamn inconsistent. It's frustrating to watch. Obviously, we know that that's not going to last, but my God, is it hard to watch when you're watching these games. And they're personally on Wednesday, they had fucking bases loaded twice, no outs. Didn't score. And I watched that in person and I threw up, dude. I don't know how I didn't binge drink, bro. So that's where we're at, man. Inconsistent. And hopefully it comes around. I'm not worried. It's a long season, dude.
Yeah, we got.
But these injuries, can they please stop?
Yes, that's something that needs to get rectified real quick.
God damn. All right, dude. Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's do it.
You have something you want to mention, and I have a funny one.
Pretty interesting story here. There was a U.S. pilot who disappeared during a Vietnam War era spy mission, has been accounted for almost 60 years later.
Jesus.
John C.G. Kerr, originally from Florida, was 35 when he was reported missing in 1967. Kerr had been piloting an attacked aircraft on a solo nighttime armed reconnaissance mission over Laos on August 22nd, 1967. The Defense POA-MIA accounting agency said in a news release. He did not return from the mission, failed to check in via radio, spurring U.S. forces to undertake an extensive electronic and visual search of the area where he had flown. Neither Kerr nor the aircraft was found, but a broadcast that same day from the New China News Agency said that American aircraft have been shot down. On June 4th, Kerr was declared killed in action. The DP,
That was in 1967?
1967, yeah.
Okay.
The DPA did not provide any information about how Kerr had been accounted for, but the agency typically uses DNA testing and other scientific advancements to study the recoverable remains of fallen soldiers. Since 2021, the DPAA has been carrying out the Vietnam War Identification Project, which is a concerted effort to identify missing soldiers associated with the war. There's like about 1,500 missing personnel still unaccounted for.
Oh, yeah, I bet, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, so 60 years later, this guy is accounted for finally. And I think that's a good thing for like his family.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I mean, they probably already knew, he probably was killed in action, but like to have that closure is probably a big thing for them.
Sure.
So that's pretty cool that there's a group out there doing this, working hard at it to just kind of make sure they get all the facts and information for the family and stuff. So,
yeah.
But I looked at that headline. I was like, holy shit, 60 years later.
Dude, it's like, that's crazy. And it's like there's still, out of the 3,000 people that died from 9/11, there's so many that are just still unidentified.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
They don't even know.
Yeah.
I mean, well, but I'm just saying you unidentified, dude. Still to this day.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
So, John C.G. Kerr, thank you for your service, sir. R.I.P. We're glad that you were.
Yeah, I mean, that's good for the family, like you said.
Yeah, like a good closure thing for the whole family. Though.
Absolutely. They can actually have a proper, like, burial, funeral, whatever.
Right, yeah.
So, damn. Yeah, let's end on a funny one.
Yeah, I was like I say, don't let me end on this one, bro.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so just to end on this one, flight from DFW to Tokyo, Tokyo, Japan, canceled after the pilot got drunk and disorderly on his time off.
Hell yeah, this is like
Denzel
Washington,
the movie Flight. Yeah. A flight from DFW International Airport to Japan, Tokyo, was canceled after the pilot got drunk and disorderly in the days before the flight, Japan Airlines officials said. The incident happened ahead of an April 24th flight from DFW to Tokyo, according to a statement.
So if he got drunk like 2 days before, what's the fucking problem?
Well,
okay, you're about to tell me.
It wasn't just a couple a night, bro.
Okay.
A flight from Tokyo to DFW landed on April 22nd, with the return flight scheduled on April 24th, so a couple days. So what do you do when you have a couple days and you're a pilot and the crew?
Yeah.
Late at night after the April 22nd arrival, the captain of the flight became intoxicated and engaged in disorderly behavior at the hotel.
Nice.
The captain, the airline has not released his name. The airline says this behavior caused inconvenience to other guests and hotel staff, leading to a verbal warning from the police upon the hotel's request. So this guy, basically what happened was he landed in DFW and he went out and just partied balls at the hotel with the crew.
Nice. With like the flight attendants and stuff?
Yeah. He got so hammered and so disorderly that the police had to be called at the hotel.
Jesus, what the fuck was he getting disorderly about?
I have no idea. They said that they basically had to do an assessment of his physical and mental condition.
Good Lord.
As well after this. They had to get basically an alternate crew from Japan.
Wow.
So it prompted a significant delay. So imagine if you're like going to Tokyo, Japan for the first time, bro, and you can't because the pilot got fucking hammered drunk.
Oh my God.
And was so disorder, like not just hammered drunk.
Yeah.
So bad that the hotel had to call the police.
Yeah.
Because you're so disorderly. And like you said, it's not Denzel Washington because Denzel Washington could have done that and he would have flown the next day and been fine.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't causing problems. He just got hammered and just banging one of them.
He was like leaving the hotel to go to the flight and doing cocaine lines.
Yeah.
And he still landed the flight and he was upside down.
Yeah.
To
save
maneuver.
so many lives.
He did.
Hung over his balls.
Now, this makes you nervous, bro. I mentioned that my trip got canceled last week. It just makes me wonder, I'm like, man, should I fly ever again?
Yeah.
With shit like this being in the news.
Yeah, could you imagine waking up that day like, I'm going to Tokyo today. It's like a fucking forever long flight. I better get all prepared.
I can't fucking wait. It's going to be fun, though.
Bing, your phone goes off and it's like, flight's canceled.
Delay, bro. And then you find out why and you're like, what the fuck,
yeah,
dude?
And you're like,
I just give me my money back, dude.
Yeah, I canceled that fucking trip immediately.
Yeah. That's real, though. You got these fucking pilots out here. God knows what's going on in their life. They're human, too.
Right, yeah.
They're not perfect. You know, this guy could have something personally in his life going on. Obviously did not handle it the right way if that's the case.
Right.
But you just never know what's going on. And these guys get fucking hammered drunk too, bro.
Yeah.
And just like, and then they're like, your life is in my hand. Dude, I have a feeling, because I've flown quite a bit, I have a feeling 100% that one of the pilots, co-pilot or the captain, have been either A, hungover, or B, somewhat intoxicated.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Because I hear it's pretty simple to fucking fly an airplane.
If 80% of the people on road at night are intoxicated, which is the stat, usually the stat is what they say when you're driving on the road at night, 8 out of 10 people are intoxicated in some way.
That's a lot.
That's
dude.
the stat.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yes, I do too.
I do not question that one bit. It.
So if that's the case, then that's got to carry over to the airlines, bro. Like, maybe not that high, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Nobody's testing these pilots, bro, before they get on. Only if you're this guy that's disorderly.
Yeah. They don't have like a breathalyzer when he gets on the plane.
Maybe they should.
They probably should. Yeah.
Because you're talking about fucking 250 to 400 people's lives in your hand.
Yeah.
You're not just fucking yourself.
Right.
Even though you shouldn't do that, obviously, on the road, but because you could kill somebody else.
Right. You could kill a whole family.
I'm just saying, you have a whole goddamn 250, 300, however many people in your hands. So maybe they should do that, bro. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to fly again, dude.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, bro.
It does. So, yeah, Japan Airlines sincerely apologizes. Most of the passengers were transferred to an American Airlines direct flight on the same day. Some were transferred to a flight that went through Chicago, so if you had a layover, if you didn't want it. But just a nightmare, like you said, as far as like traveling day. You had a direct flight, and you're like, you either had to get switched to another airline or you had to go to Chicago first.
Just had to deal with it just because
the whole night.
Just because your pilot got shit faced.
Because the captain got hammered for apparently 2 days because it was a 2-day thing.
Time, baby.
Oh, my God. Top of the ninth, time homer to tie it.
Yep.
Against their closer. Dude, that's why Jonah Heim is the best catcher in the major leagues, by the way.
107 exit velo, bro.
Dude, he's the best catcher in the majors.
I love the guy.
So, yeah, don't get hammered if you're a pilot, please. Or, I mean, do it, but don't be trying to, not for 2 days in a row before your flight.
Yeah, and definitely don't get disorderly and have the cops called on you.
That's right. Jennifer, I see you in chat. Jonah Heim, yes, sir. Unbelievable. We're going to get out of here and try to watch the rest of this game. It's ending like literally right now. So,
yeah.
I just want to say traveling sucks. Flying.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's the worst.
Let's get out of here, man. We've got a lot to get to. We're going to watch the rest of this. We'll see if the NASCAR race ever starts. And, of course, the big one is the Stars Game 7.
Game 7 against the Knights. Hopefully, boys close it out. Go play Colorado in the second round.
Exactly. But we appreciate you. Yeah, it did. We appreciate you listening, hanging out with us. Like I said, audio, you all know most of the time. It releases on Tuesday. Our big ones are Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So please go out there and listen on either of those. And if you are listening on either of those right now and you haven't done this yet, please do it. Please rate and review us. That's always at the top. On Apple Podcasts, it's at the bottom. If you scroll to the bottom, you can hit 5 stars and then write a little review. We would really appreciate it. That would mean a lot to us. And it helps us grow and all that fun stuff. And then, of course, we're always going to do some fun stuff and everything. But in order to do that, Leaf, they need to follow us on social media.
Yes, everything that we do here in the Eskimo Brothers world gets posted on social media. Anytime a new episode drops, anytime we're going live, we post it to our socials. Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok is at Eskimo Brothers Podcast. We're out there on the X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, at Eskimo Bros Pod. And then we're out here on YouTube. You can watch us live on YouTube. It's youtube.com/Eskimo Brothers Podcast.
That's right.
So go check out all that. Subscribe. It's free to subscribe on YouTube, and it's free to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, all that stuff. So go do that, and you can keep up with whatever the hell we're doing over here.
That's right. We appreciate it, man. Hey, have a good week out there. Let's hope to God that everybody wins. All of our teams win. Hope you had a good week. We'll see you next week with a brand new one, as always. Take care of yourselves out there, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
This has been another episode of the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Thank you for listening, and be sure to follow or subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast streaming service. And until next time, remember, an Eskimo Brothers bond is worth more than gold.